Morgan and Kim want to purchase their first home in Shelbyville, Kentucky, but their lease is almost up, so they need to find a house quickly.
Our lease is going to be up in 3 months. I think we'll be fine. Got plenty of time.
And when they find the home of their dreams right out of the gate,
This is really nice.
it looks like it's going to be smooth sailing.
I just have this feeling that this is the house we're meant to have.
But when the process takes longer than expected, they have no idea how bumpy the journey's about to get.
Thanks for letting us stay with you guys.
Of course. Yeah, it might be a little tight here.
Thank you so much for letting us stay with you.
You all can stay here, for 3 weeks, but then you gotta go.
And we can stay with my parents. What?
That doesn't sound like a good plan.
I am Kim Shane. This is Morgan Shane, my husband.
How you doing?
We are looking to buy our first home.
I would prefer not to have to do anything to the house when I move in. Not because I'm lazy, but because I do this kind of work all the time, and I would prefer not to have to do it when I get home.
Louisville, Kentucky natives Kim and Morgan Shane met 2.5 years ago and have been married for 6 months.
Our personalities really fit together very nicely. Morgan can be pretty quiet. I'm a lot more outgoing. When you get us together, it's kind of like this perfect little personality, I like to think.
Kim is an event planner, and Morgan is a heating and cooling facilities director. They make a combined income of $90,000 a year.
I don't know how I feel about a split level.
I don't really like them.
Right now, Kim and Morgan live in a small 2-bedroom apartment.
Our lease is going to be up in 3 months.
They're approved for $180,000, but want to stay under $130,000. To maximize their spending power, the newlyweds want to look just outside of Louisville in Shelbyville, Kentucky.
Shelbyville is very rural.
I like being out away from everything.
Kim has been looking online for months to find a house that will have everything they want.
I think it's perfect. We are looking for a house that has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I'd love to have a good-sized yard. Fireplace would be perfect. And then just a house with some personality, maybe some hardwood floors and a little bit of an artistic flair to it.
Something that we can move in and not have a ton of things to do to it.
If we need to do a little bit of work to put some equity back into it, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal.
Something with an open floor plan. I want to have a garage where I can do little projects and things like that.
With only 3 months left on their lease, Kim thinks she's found the perfect house. So they've enlisted Realtor Carrie King to help them buy their first home.
The housing market in Shelbyville hasn't really suffered. It's a great situation if you're a homeowner because we're getting a premium price for home sales.
Now that Morgan and Kim have a realtor, they want to start their search with a short sale house that Kim found online. The 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch home is 1,180 square feet and offers country living with close proximity to town.
I'm super excited to show you this house, and they reduced it today from $119 to $115. This is a short sale. So a short sale is when the bank has agreed to take a loss on a home. The seller owes X amount, but the bank is saying, we'll take it for less of that. They're saying about 3 to 6 months before you would be able to move in. Does that work with your all's time frame on your apartment at all? Or?
I don't know, I feel like we might get lucky.
Okay, let's go take a look. So the living room,
It's a good size.
it is. And the carpet's nice, it looks newer.
Those French doors, that's really cute. I like that a lot.
Cute. What do you think, Morgan?
Yeah, I like the open space.
It's a good-sized kitchen. Lots of storage. A lot more than we have in the apartment. Oh, I love the cone molding. What do you think? You aren't saying much.
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So let's go check out the master bedroom.
Okay. This is huge.
Yeah, this is nice.
This is really nice.
Nice. And the master bath is just right off. So whenever you all have guests over for entertaining, you all can have your own separate bath and your guests wouldn't have to use yours.
Yeah, really nice.
Wow.
Oh, this is cute. This is really cute.
Yeah, it's a nice backyard.
Just imagine, like a grill set up here, entertaining, serving drinks. What do y'all think?
I think this is perfect. I mean, the price is amazing. The house is a good size. I just have this feeling that this is the house we're meant to have.
Are you on board, Morgan?
Let's put an offer in then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you sure? Because this is only the first house that we've seen.
This is it. I looked at hundreds online.
Since it is a short sale, time frame could be a little bit longer, 3 months or even as long as like 6 months before it would be ready for you all to like physically close and move into it.
Yeah, we've got time. We don't have to be out of the apartment right away.
My hope for Kim and Morgan is that this goes quickly. I think 117 would be a really strong offer.
I say let's do it.
All right, well, let's draw up the paperwork.
And I know it could take a little bit longer, but I think it'll be pretty quick.
Well, I just heard back from the bank. It's not good news.
Morgan and Kim put an offer on a short sale house in Shelbyville, Kentucky that they absolutely fell in love with.
I just have this feeling that this is the house we're meant to have.
It's been over 3 months, and despite their realtor Carrie calling several times a week, Morgan and Kim have heard nothing about their offer.
Our worst nightmare, unfortunately, is coming true because their lease is now up and we do not have a close date.
We've been waiting for a really long time, and for them to tell us that it could be 2 weeks or it could be 3 months is really frustrating.
Our lease is up on our apartment, so while we wait a little bit longer on that short sale house, we will be moving in with our friends Jen and Steven. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you? Good. Thanks for letting us stay with you guys.
Of course. We're happy to help you guys out.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yep.
Well, let's go grab those suitcases.
Yep.
Then 2 weeks later, the realtor finally has news about their offer.
We are really hoping that this is it, and we will finally be closing on the house.
Well, I just heard back from the bank. It's not good news. There is a second lien on the property.
You gotta be kidding.
I wish I were. It's gonna take, probably a few more months before we can get this closed.
I'm done with it.
We can't live out of our suitcases any longer. We can't put our friends out anymore. We've just got to move on.
Trying to buy this short sale house has been an absolute nightmare. Sick of it.
Now that the short sale house is behind them, Kim and Morgan are back to square one, and they're going to need to stay with Jennifer and Steven much longer than expected.
I know that we said that we would only be here for a couple weeks, but now it's like an indefinite period of time.
I mean, if it's gonna work, so we have family coming in.
Yeah, it might be a little tight here.
We'll figure something out.
We really appreciate your hospitality and you letting us stay as long as you did.
We'll miss you guys.
People have their own lives that they have to lead. We can't expect to stay somewhere forever.
So after staying with Jen and Steven for 3 weeks, they pack up their bags to move in with their friend Erin.
It's really getting exhausting having to constantly look for a place to stay and put our friends and family out. So I really hope that we can get in a house soon.
Well, bring your stuff in. Make yourself at home.
Thank you so much for letting us stay with you. It's been such a stressful experience, and
It's not a problem at all. I love you guys. But I found out we have to have the plumbing redone in the entire house.
Oh, yeah.
So that means you gotta go and I gotta go. You all can stay here, for 3 weeks.
We just moved in with Erin, but it looks like in about 3 weeks they're gonna have to be moving out. I mean, we can stay with my parents. What?
That doesn't sound like a good plan.
I would say the worst case scenario would be homeless and then living with the in-laws.
So they take Erin up on her offer and do their best to find a house in 3 weeks. Fortunately, Carrie has lined up a 3-bedroom, single-family brick house that was built in the 1960s. So the duo head back to Shelbyville to check out the 1,240 square foot home.
It's priced very comparable to the short sale house, $113,900. Cosmetically, it needs some work.
Yeah, we could tell walking up, it just didn't have that same feel like it's been taken care of.
Let's take a look and we can see what you all think.
We do have to be out of Erin's house pretty quickly, so our fingers are crossed that we'll find that perfect house.
First impressions.
Definitely need some work. Floors, fan, baseboards.
It's all doable stuff, really. We could put in like a nice dark hardwood, paint the walls like a light gray.
A lot of money right off the bat, and we're just in the living room.
But if you do it, it would help save us money because the most expensive part is labor anyway. I feel like this might be a good option for us.
So let's go to the dining room. So the dining room.
Looks like a lot of work again. Floors, trim needs to come off the walls.
So that should be pretty easy. We tear up that carpet and put in hardwood, and we carry that throughout the house. And if we tear up that wall, think about how open the whole space will be.
You don't just knock a wall down. It's not a 3-hour process. I'm not really digging the house.
Yeah, but dig that price.
All right, let's check out the kitchen next. So the kitchen needs a little work.
Looks like everything needs to come out of this kitchen.
Think about how wonderful this could be.
Kim would like to apply her dark wood theme to the kitchen cabinets, contrasted by light granite countertops and a glass backsplash. She would lighten the floor and swap out all the appliances for stainless steel. And finally, remove the wall between the kitchen and the living room to achieve the open floor plan that they both want.
That's a lot of work. We're talking about 3 rooms already that have to be completely redone. Thousands of dollars. There's no way we get as much money out of this house as we would put in it if we were to ever resell it.
So the master bedroom. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that treasure border's pretty awesome.
Morgan doesn't seem sold.
Maybe he'll be sold on the rest of it. It's a pretty spacious backyard, and that big tree, that's nice.
This needs way too much work. I mean, every room we looked at needs something done to it. We're talking about all kinds of money. At least with the short sale house, it was in good shape.
I know you want a house that's move-in ready. You gotta stop being so picky about it. We might have to do some work. We need to be out of Aaron's house soon.
It's not that I don't want to do any work, but I'm not going to rip a whole house apart and put it back together. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's a lot of time and a lot of money. I'm just not doing it.
If we don't find a house quick, we gotta move into my parents' house for a while.
I would really like to find a house before we have to move in with in-laws.
Morgan and Kim's home search isn't going well. They're living with a friend and need to find a house fast.
If we don't find a house quick, we gotta move into my parents' house for a while.
Well, we do have a lot more homes to see, so we'll find something that I know both of you will love. All right, stay positive.
So over the next 2 weeks, Carrie lines up houses all over Shelbyville for them to see.
This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
There's no trees, no privacy.
Won't be good for entertaining. We are desperate to get into a house at this point, obviously, but at the same time, we don't want to settle.
This home only has 2 bedrooms. The 3rd is currently being used as an office.
We really like the house, but we just really need that 3rd bedroom. We have looked at house after house, and it's like the size isn't right, the layout's just not perfect, there's not a garage. It's just been one thing after another.
Kim and Morgan are feeling a lot of pressure because they don't really want to move in with Kim's parents, but that's becoming the only alternative that they have left.
So time's up at Aaron's, and Morgan is not a happy camper.
Kim's parents' house, there's 1 bathroom. We'd be staying upstairs in the loft with no door, no privacy. It's just not going to be a fun situation.
Here we are.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you for letting us stay.
It's not a problem. This is going to be your first adventure in my home. We'll go to the zoo, Mammoth Cave, maybe down to U of K. We'll go everywhere.
Lots of adventures planned.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I hope we find a house.
We're just glad that we're here and we can be stable for a little bit.
You can stay as long as you want, as long as you follow the curfews and all the house rules. Well, Mom's got a list of things she wants you to do around the house, so let's get you moved in.
We only got 1 bathroom for 4 people. It's going to be tough.
I did it growing up. It'll be fun.
We'll see. It's never really a great experience for newlyweds to live with their in-laws, but we do appreciate them letting us stay there.
Thank you.
The following day, Kim and Morgan head back to Shelbyville to view a 1,200 square foot single-family home that is nearly $5,000 over their budget. The house was built in 2007, and Carrie is hoping that they like the house as much as she does.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Kim, hey, Morgan. I'm excited to show you all this house.
Oh, it looks good from the outside.
This home has everything that you all wanted.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that price, but we can go inside and take a look and see what it has to offer.
Yeah, let's check it out.
We've looked at tons of houses, haven't found anything that we both like, so we really hope that this is the house.
This room is amazing. I like how open it is. It's just one big area for everybody to hang out in, and that fireplace adds so much personality.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh goodness, this is nice. I love the appliances. They're pretty new.
In the dining room, everyone could, really feel like they're together.
Yeah, I love the big open room.
And with the difference in price, I think that the updates are, worth it.
Yeah, I like it.
Master bedroom suite.
This is nice. I love these doors.
I do too.
Behind these doors, there's not a walk-in closet, right?
There's not.
That walk-in closet in the short sale would have been really nice to have.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking about the short sale. It's not gonna happen, it's gone.
It's just such a good deal.
Well, what are we thinking?
I mean, I really like it. I like the open space, we've got the island there for entertaining, we got the fireplace. I don't see why we shouldn't make an offer on this house. I think it's awesome.
Well, don't get me wrong. I love this house. I love everything about it. I keep thinking about that short sale house, and it was such a great investment because it was such a great price. And at $134,900, I just wonder, is this the best investment for us? With the short sale house, the biggest selling point to me was the price. I think this house is great. I just don't love the price it's listed at.
We've been living out of a suitcase, bouncing from place to place. I'm tired of it. This is the first house that we've looked at that we both like. Are you in?
Five months have passed since Morgan and Kim started looking for their first home, and now they finally found a house they both love. Morgan wants to make an offer, but Kim's not sure if the house is worth going over their $130,000 budget.
We have to put an offer on this house. There's no way I'm walking away from this one without trying. Look, we've been living out of a suitcase, bouncing from place to place. I'm tired of it. This is the first house that we've looked at that we both like, and we could come in at $129. That'd keep us under $130, and I think it's a strong offer.
I do too.
I do feel a lot more comfortable being able to keep it below the $130,000.
Are you in?
Yeah, and then let's write up an offer.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's write it up.
I'm still not smiling until we sign papers.
2 days later, Carrie has news about their offer.
We received a counteroffer today on the house. They countered at $134,000. However, they are willing to pay some closing costs.
$134,000? I really wanted to keep it below the $130,000.
We're only talking about $5,000 to get out of your parents' house. I don't have a problem with that. I'd like to do it.
They have agreed to pay $5,000 in closing costs. That's money that you won't have to bring to the closing table. It's ultimately the same deal. And if we accept, I think we can get you guys into this home in about 30 days.
It would be great to be in a house. I think we should do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'll get the paperwork ready.
We have a house.
I'm pretty excited, but I'm still not going to smile until we sign those papers.
1 month later, there's only one thing left to do before Morgan can finally smile.
This is the deed conveying the property from the sellers into both of your names. I just need to get your signatures on the bottom of that.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We made it.
I know. Thank you for seeing us through this.
Thank you. Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you. we can move out of my in-laws' house. I can finally smile today.
And just 4 hours later, Morgan and Kim move into their first home.
You know, we could put this off one more day and stay the night at my parents' house.
I don't think so. This will be the 4th time we've moved, but this time we are moving into our house.
Yay! Hi, welcome to our new house. Come on in. Can't wait to show you around. So this is our living room. It feels so amazing to have a home that is ours.
I'm really happy to be settled down and getting into a routine again.
We love our fireplace, all the stone.
This place is perfect for us. It's really set up to have friends over and entertain, and that's what we wanted.
So this is our kitchen. We love having people over here. It is so spacious. We haven't talked a lot about what our future plans definitely hold. So far, we enjoy living in Shelbyville. So this is our master bedroom, and we absolutely love it in here. As far as we know, that short sale house is still on the market. Our advice would be don't move out of your house. Stay where you are until you close. This is definitely our perfect home, and we cannot wait to get our life started here.